Welcome back to Destination Playdate. I am your host, Attack Slug, and this is Real Steel, out now for free on Catalog. That's right, Catalog is out. So update your firmware, refresh your games list, and download Catalog today. But Real Steel, one of two free games out with that launch. Now, I did play through the entire campaign once, and I unlocked some new thieves. So I guess, spoilers? Let's hop in here. Welcome to the Crook, Line, and Sinker, your friendly bait shop. Can I interest you in our latest lore? Only if it can help us catch a big fish. The politician, you know him. He governs the area near the docks, our workplace. Ah, Sabat and Solidarity. I should have recognized that look. Revenge, not retail. I'm happy you came by. I got a mission that will lead you right to him. Care to hear it? Spill, sir. Please call me the Angler. My real name is of no consequence. The mission. Hit each house. Grab the item in the basement of the politician's home. Whoa, wait. What do you mean, each house? We're only here for one guy. Yeah, and he owes us an audience after what he did. We even helped campaign for him. What kind of representative lies to their constituents? In this economy? I mean, come on. You'll get him in time. With the right bait, you can catch anything. And that's where I come in. Follow me. The Kill-de-Sac. First up, we have the Mogul. I took a hit with the Hollywood sign restored, but I'm not sunk yet. I've still got my battleship. If I can stay afloat, it'll be the perfect setting for my next high seas blockbuster. Hey, Solid, are you a big movie fan? Oh yeah. Good mise-en-scene, great score, and the crew paid fairly? Dumbo goes into those, right? Quite the opposite, comrade. What say we turn his crowd pleaser into a tier jerker? Your first objective, the real battleship. The prize is guarded by lasers, magnets, and drones. Some of those lasers are wider than before. It's not a special effect, but they will affect you. So, the gameplay. We crank to real. We're heading towards the bottom. We're under a timer. There is money to collect, and we avoid the obstacles. If we hit these obstacles, it drops my thief. Now, I have not seen perhaps a bigger penalty than that just yet. And I've played through the first campaign about 25-ish minutes, and I was obviously pretty slow doing it, but hey. Each stage has three main goals. Number one, get all of this loot. Number two, do it in like 3 minutes. And number three, don't get spotted. So losing your thief off the hook is counted as getting spotted by both lasers and cameras and, other things that will affect you in these stages. Now, I can hit the A button to change direction of the hook at any time. And again, I'm just cranking to raise and lower the hook. So it's all about getting to the bottom as fast as possible, getting all these bags of money, getting your main prize to hook at the very bottom, and then bringing it all the way back up. And can you do that in 3 minutes? Now, what I found in playing is that if you're trying to do what I'm doing here, which is getting all the money on the way down, that is perhaps not the wisest decision for how this works. Because what you're going to find is that doing it all in 3 minutes is really hard that way. So ideally what you want to do is get about half the bags of money on the way down and half on the way up. So the magnets, you hit A to have them turn off temporarily, because otherwise they will either absorb you or propel you in one of those two cardinal directions. So you don't want to stay in the beam here, and you don't want to get hit by those cameras, and video game business. So it does get trickier and trickier the deeper in you get and the more stages in you get. But there are 5 stages, you finish those, and then you get the end credits. So I'm not sure exactly how many different batches of thieves you unlock, but it pretty much plays out the same way from what I've seen thus far. So I'm going to skip those up there, because I will get them on the way back up as I climb with this business. But when things get hectic, man, it does get much, much more difficult. Because that last stage, man, I was fine getting down, but getting back up was a lot. It was a lot. I kept dropping the loot and the thief, and it was a problem. So you see how when you stay in the zone, it'll fill, right? But once you leave it for a half second there, it actually goes back down, and you're good on that. So we're gonna just go down as fast as possible. You can see now we're already after 3 minutes. So how they expect that to be done in 3, I honestly don't know. It seems like a lot. And there we are, the battleship. So we're gonna hook that, and now we draw a piece of art to replace that battleship with the Playdate. So, I think I will draw a Playdate. Why not? So I'll give me the square, and then give me the screen, and then, yeah, that's good enough. And then give me the D-pad. That's a big D-pad. It's a big D-pad. And then a button here, and a button here, and most importantly, we all know, the crank. And there it is. A button up on top here, we're turning it on and off. And there we go, a beautiful little drawing for this mogul. 3, 2, 1, reel them in. So now, pretty much the exact opposite. All right, we're going back up. We still want to make sure we get all of this cash money, because we already didn't make our time goal here, so I'm not too concerned about it at this point. Now, I don't know that the game's much more than this, right? I haven't seen any kind of upgrade path for this money. I haven't seen any kind of, all right, what do these medals do for you? Like, none of that. So, no, the other way, I dropped the loot. No, get over there. So there are other more complex mechanics, but generally, it's get to the bottom, get the loot, and then get back up. So not much more to it than that, and just an amusing story along the way of some Robin Hood and his merry men type business. So it's cool. And it's free, so I can't complain whatsoever when it's free, really. Anyhow, let's get this down. That's going to be tricky to do that, so we got to go over here, change direction. Now, at any time I can also hit the B button to drop. If I didn't need it, I can drop the thief and I can drop the loot. So if I needed to do, you know, some more complex maneuvers without them, I can do that. Nope, do that. Nope, don't do that. Magnets going in, and then magnets going out, and then nope, just up, up, up. Turn them off. Yeah, I'm already at like 5 minutes here, so I've managed to not get that medal for the time. It is what it is. Is what it is indeed. But I do have 104 of 104, so at least I got all the money from the mogul. There it is, the top. And then reel as fast as you can to that top. So, there is my picture. I seized the means, and you can see it is get all the money, do it in 3 minutes, and don't get spotted by the lasers or the cameras. That's kind of the basic gameplay loop here as it moves on to that tech bro, and things continue in Real Steel. So unfortunately, no giant robots and no Hugh Jackman, but it is Real Steel here on the Playdate, out now, on catalog, for free. I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos right here. Keep on cranking. I'll see you next time, and I'm out.